What's up? What up, Twitter? What's up, Periscope friends? What's up, guys? See here. Wanted to go live quickly as I'm outside on my morning walk before it rains today here in Columbus, beautiful Columbus, Ohio. So today, I want to give you guys some motivational, some tips, some online business tips too. I think will really help you out if you want to have a great day. I know I'm having a great day ahead. Why? Because I have the expectation of it, and the belief creates the fact. So if you want to have a great positive day, if you want to, be around positive people, if you want to draw in new leads, find new clients, grow your business, make some money, help some people out, have that expectation that you're going to go out there and do it. You're going to make it happen. And the belief creates the fact, and people can pick up on your energy. They can pick up on your sincerity, your ingenuity. I think that's the right word, being genuine, being authentic. So I'm pumped up, excited for today. I don't even think it's noon. I'm all ready to go. So I want to give you guys some quick tips here. What's going on, Alex? I'll wait a few seconds for some more people to hop on. Drop a comment. Let me know if you like what you're hearing, where you tuning in from. Like I said, I'm out here in Columbus, Ohio. So in order to get good results, what's up, Kali Lockwood? In order to get good results fast, what you have to have online using the internet is you have to actually have a strategy. I'm going to sit down over this bench so it's not too so it's not moving, but you have to have a strategy. There's so many people that you have a business online, or you're an MLM, or you're whatever, you have you're just trying to sell something online, so that fits a large amount of people, and it could be an idea, it could be yourself. You could be a weight trainer, a bodybuilder, an athlete, and you could be trying to sell yourself to get offers, sponsorships to the next level, because you want to, you want to get a scholarship, you want to play ball at, college D1, or you want to go pro, or you want to get, sponsorship. What you have to do is you have to sell yourself online. You have to create a brand and an image around who you are and what you can do. And more importantly is you have to have, well, not necessarily more importantly, but you have to have a massive network. You have to have a relevant, targeted network, a network of people that are targeted in a strategy that has automation, so you're meeting new people and you're making new connections every single day. That way if you're selling something, your pipeline is full, so you always got new leads and potential clients to speak to. And then if you're trying to get a sponsorship, if you're a bodybuilder or you're a college athlete, something like that, what you need to have is you got to have eyeballs. You got to have people looking at you. You got to have people that are relevant to know what you can do. Meaning, if you have highlight plays, get that crap up on Twitter. Get that stuff up on Twitter. If you have, if you're a bodybuilder, start a YouTube channel, put some videos, create some content around what you do, and you're more likely, if you're good, that's the thing too, you got to be good. You can't just say you want it and work at it for 2 months and then give up. You have to work on your craft. You have to, pound the pavement every single day. What does a runner do? A marathon runner run 31 miles. They go out and they run every single day, a lot. It's the same thing with any goal or dream you have in your life. You have to go hard. You have to work at it almost every single day. Sometimes you can take a day off, but I'm talking Monday through Friday, Saturday. If you're an entrepreneur, a lot of times there's actually no days off. But you still have to be smart about rest and recovery, because that actually helps you produce more in the time you actually work. So with that being, I know I'm off topic for a second, but it's an important tip that a lot of people, especially if you have an employee mindset, if you're thinking of trading time for money, you might think, the harder I work, the longer hours I work, the more I work, the better results. That's not true. That's not the case. Pick up the book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. You switch your employee mindset into an entrepreneur mindset, and start thinking about how can I literally think and grow rich? How can I think and grow my bank account and grow my business online? Because that's the way you're going to do it. That's the way you're going to do it. True leverage comes from being smart. And it's not about grade. It's not about school smarts. It's about knowing your skill. It's about getting your message out the right way. It's about having things like confidence and certainty and belief and faith. And those kind of traits, those kind of qualities will help you go way farther than knowing astrophysics or geometry. Like, that stuff is important, but to run a successful business online, what's up, Coach Smith 2325? You have to think and grow rich. Get out of that employee mindset of trading time just for dollars. Like, yes, you're gonna work and you're giving away time, you're sacrificing that for money, but you can do it in a much more leveraged way, because a lot of times the more hours you put in, you won't necessarily get better results. That's not how it works. If you work an 8 to 5, like I used to, a blue collar job, or a typical 9 to 5, a white collar job, nothing wrong with those, by the way. Those are perfectly great stepping stones to if you want to go full time as an entrepreneur. But if you put in more hours at work, you're going to get paid more. That makes sense, because you get paid $15 an hour, you get paid $10 an hour, or whatever. But as an entrepreneur, you only get paid for what you produce. You only get paid when you make a sale. You only get paid when you close the deal. You only get paid when you provide the value and the product and someone exchanges money for it. That's the only way you get paid. You don't get paid for effort, and you don't get paid for trying. And now that's pretty cutthroat. Like, that's hard. That's why most of the world are employees, which is fine. That's perfectly fine. And I know I kind of went off topic earlier and I got into this whole mindset, but this is an important issue that I just thought, this could really help you guys out. It's something that I've really transitioned into a lot more the last year and a half, working from home full time. But at the beginning, I did not think like an entrepreneur, and that's why my results were bad. I did not think like an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur earns as much as they used to in 2 or 4 weeks at their old job in an hour or two. That's how an entrepreneur thinks and works. So you might do that. So you might not get paid for a week or 2 or 3, or you might not make a lot of money during long stretches. And as an entrepreneur, that's the risk you got to take. You do a lot of work that you don't always get paid for, but eventually, like that famous quote is, I forget how it goes, but when you do more than what you're getting paid, eventually you get paid more for what you do. So keep that in mind, because the more you build up your value, your portfolio, your resume, your skill set, your confidence, your mindset, really your attitude, the easier it is to make money, the easier it is to succeed in any business. And like I said at the beginning, if you're just joining in now, watch the replay. You got to have a strategy. You got to have some kind of a strategy where you get new leads and connections. You're growing your network consistently, because your network is your net worth. And if you want to get found, if you want to grow your business, you got to have people. You got to have people that can help you blow up. I can help you blow up on Twitter. I can help you. I used to have 300 followers. Now I got over 40,000 followers, and they're real and they're targeted, and they're people that reach out to me every day. They're people that I engage with every day. And that's so valuable to have that asset, a real audience that knows you, that you can engage with any given time you want. So if you want help with Twitter, let me know. I had an appointment that got canceled, so I have an open slot in my calendar today. It's not about how much time you put in, it's about what you put in the time when you put that time in, right? It's not about how much time you put in, it's about what you put in the time. So that's a big key. The other thing, what else was I going to say? I think I went off on a tangent, but that's really important stuff. Employee versus entrepreneur mindset. I really want to hit on that today. And then, of course, if you're online, you have to have some kind of a business strategy. You have to have a way to get traffic or eyeballs or viewership on your page every single day. You have to have new leads, new contacts that you can talk to about your business. I mean, it's It's just straightforward. Like if you have a product, if you have a weight loss shake, and if you want to get to a certain income, or if you get a commission when you sell it, what do you need? You need people to talk to. Like it's probably the number one problem, the biggest problem we have online, specifically like online business, is entrepreneurs, they don't have enough people to talk to. They don't have enough quality prospects. They don't have leads, right? You got to have leads if you want to make money, if you want to grow your business. So what I would recommend, if you're watching this, use Twitter to get leads. It's the fastest way, hands down, better than Instagram, better than YouTube, better than Pinterest, better than Facebook, better than LinkedIn. You gotta get going on Twitter. You can go faster there than any other network. And if you want help with it, just send me a message, reach out to me today. But I wanted to give you guys some motivation, some Thursday motivation, some tips, some business tips that you can take and apply today. And other than that, I think I will let you guys go. I appreciate if you're watching. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out. Take care.